Let's talk Wrangler Cowboy cuts. All right, so before I sit down, I have to show you the back of this shirt. So the shirt is from H-Bar-C. They did a collab with Wrangler, and I love the details on it.
I love the back. And we have a code for you. We'll include it.
Buttons. She said it looked like I was crashing, so I'm gonna make a little cappuccino, get a little boost going, and we're gonna reboot.
TK,
I freaking love this machine.
New coffee, right?
New coffee too, first time trying.
Cowboy cuts, original fit, bleach color.
This is actually my wife's. This is her father's, which is actually the Corvette we own.
I think I probably bought that for him for Christmas one year.
Let's get back to it. As you can see, I have a bunch of Wrangler Cowboy cuts, and I want to love them. I do, and I like them a lot. I love Wranglers, and before I get into why I have a problem with them, I'll tell you a little bit about sizing, because that's probably one of the most things I get asked about is what's my sizing. Everybody knows with the Wranchers, you got to size up to or close to 2. With these, they fit true to size on the waist. I go a 31. In the past, which these right here, they're a 30. They're a little tight. I've gotten away with them, but I've always wanted a 31. The problem with the length is that they don't have a size 31, which is for me the perfect length. They either have a size 30, and whenever I wore them, one of the most commented things about the pants were is that they're too short.
Yep, see it all the time. Too short, bro. They're too short, bro.
Too short. So now the ones I'm wearing right now are actually the next size up in waist and also the next size up in length. And for me personally, now I don't hate them as much as I thought I was going to. My wife actually kind of likes them.
I do.
I was planning on cutting them. We actually bought a sewing machine. I was going to try and teach myself how to sew so I could just start hemming pants, because obviously to bring all these to the cleaners is, you know, expensive, and it's just a pain in the ass. But I've always chose the shorter length because I don't like the look of a stack. I don't mind them in some pants. Like if I have like a baggier, which is weird, if I have like a baggier, dirty looking pair of pants, I don't mind the stack. I think it gives it like a little bit of a edgy kind of look to it.
Yeah, it goes with the rugged vibe, right?
But like right here, not that I see people wearing it and I don't think it looks bad on them. I don't love it for me. Even now, I think the pants would look cleaner if it was just a little bit shorter. And on these, not that I ever loved the way they are, but I could live with them a little bit more when they're shorter. I feel like it just shows a little bit more of the boot when I'm standing. It's really not that bad when I'm standing. When I'm sitting, which is what people always comment on, like, well, what happens when you're sitting? When I'm sitting, like right now, I don't see my pants. If anybody's looking under this table at my pants, we got a whole nother type of problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you're wearing a really cool pair of boots, you raise the pant, you're just gonna see more of the cool boot, right? That you never get to see. So it is what it is. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I do wish that Wrangler would come out with a size 31 length. They have the size 31 in a Wrancher and it fits me perfectly. Another comment I get when I wear the Wranchers is, man, how tall are you? Because everybody thinks I'm way taller than I am, because that pant just elongates my torso and makes my leg, well, my torso too, because it makes, you know,
the high rise.
The high rise
Gotcha.
Makes my torso with the long leg. It makes everything just look longer.
And babe, how tall are you?
Not everything.
How tall are you, Eric?
So I am 5'10", probably somewhere between 155, probably closer to the 160 pounds right now.
But people always think you're like 6 foot.
Yeah, which is, I mean, it's 2 inches, but.
Yeah, but still, you gotta know how to wear your pants, like you said.
2 inches doesn't matter. Anyway, hold on. Before we get too far into this video, please like, subscribe, comment, do all that great stuff. It really helps me out. One of the cool things about the Wrangler Cowboy cuts is that they come in a plethora of colors. So honestly, when you guys are asking me what size you should get, it really all depends on where you want your pant to fall and what's the look you're going for. So if you're going for a kind of like a cleaner, more tailored look, then obviously you want to go shorter. But unfortunately, if you're like me, where you fall in between 2 sizes, you're either going to have to get them hemmed, or you're going to have to cut them, or you're going to have to deal with a little bit of a stack. I know a lot of people don't mind the stack, but I think there's a lot of people that maybe don't want a pant to, like, I'm saying sloppy because I don't have lack of a better word because my vocabulary sucks. But
not as clean.
Yeah, not as clean.
Why don't we show them?
Yeah, like it gives a more rugged look. Like you're gonna see right now, I think this gives a more rugged look, which like is what my wife is digging, because she likes it when I look all dirty and I'm ready to do something around the house.
But I also like when you're clean cut too, so I don't know. Yeah. Let's show them.
Let's go. Two lengths, two different vibes. Which do you prefer? I get asked all the time what size cowboy cuts I wear. Wrangler doesn't make a size 31, so here's why I go shorter 90% of the time. saw both lengths. I'm curious to know what is the length that you guys would choose. As much as I think these are a little too short, I still like this length a little bit more than the little bit of the stack that you have there. I do feel like my wife was just saying that she was asking me like, you would still wear the other ones, right? I would still wear them. I feel like I need to wear them more where they get like beat up and they don't look so new, so it kind of gives it more of that kind of grungier type of look, and then maybe I would wear them more if they was like maybe like a vintage pair of those that had some extra length to them and maybe they loosened up a little bit and they had a kind of like a dirtier.
Oh, maybe wear them to work.
I could, then they might get really gross, but yeah. Unfortunately, they don't have my perfect length that we haven't figured out. Maybe I'll learn how to sew in the next couple weeks and then I will get my perfect length, but until Wrangler adds a size 31 for me, I think I'm just gonna have to figure it out. I don't know.
You have to get both lengths, and depending on the outfit. That's
yeah, 100%, or cut them and then just go with a raw hem, I guess. I don't know.